This tiny device could replace GPS and save us 2 million per day. Called XYO, this exciting project has built over 1 million location beacons and is set to disrupt the $11 trillion location reliant market. Okay, so we are admitting biased with this one because a core group of our team is behind XYO, but we are not excited about XYO for that reason alone. Actually, some of technology's most influential names are more excited about XYO than we are. XYO came onto the scene out of nowhere in 2018. In fact, it is still flying a bit under the radar compared to where it could be next year. Charlie Shrem, a pioneer and founder of one of its most respected foundations, just recently joined XYO Network. CNBC called XYO a perfect enterprise play for Amazon, and just recently they grew even closer to the e-commerce giant by joining Amazon Web Services. But what many don't know is that they have made an even bigger splash overseas in the Chinese, South Korean, European market. They have even been featured in massive Chinese publications, including Forbes China. So what makes XYO network positioned to disrupt the 11 trillion location reliant market and create one of the most exciting applications of technology to date? Unlike some digital projects out there lacking any real substance, XYO sits behind a company called XY, who's been in business since 2012. This San Diego-based company has built over 1 million tiny Bluetooth and GPS devices that help you find and track your lost item. With the brilliant mind at XYO are building is the software to connect together these 1 million plus devices and counting to replace GPS. The result is the world's first location-based, trustless, decentralized Oracle network that isn't reliant on GPS, which costs American taxpayers a staggering 2 million per day. In the world of digital database, a concept exists called an oracle. An oracle is an off-chain data source that feeds information to smart contracts in order for them to execute. For instance, one can create a peer-to-peer prediction application that awards the winner 100 ETH after a sport game concludes if Team A beat Team B by programming it to check ESPN API 1 second after the game ends. In this example, ESPN.com is what's called an oracle. The idea behind XYO is similar, except instead of calling out to ESPN.com to get the score of a sports game, it enables one to call out to the real world to get an item's geolocation. This is a game changer because XYO enables smart contracts to call out to the real world to program functionalities like when item A gets to XY coordinate longitude, then send 100 ETH to wallet addresses. Imagine hopping on Amazon to order something and not a single penny is charged to your credit card until it is delivered to your door. This is just one of the many applications utilizing the XYO network. And even more powerful will be the ability for anyone anywhere in the world to carry one of these small devices in their pockets and earn XYO every time they anonymously chip in to help the network and its user. Bringing transparency to the marketplace. Let's be honest, it's a wild west out there. Every day there's a new groundbreaking and revolutionary project that hopes to grab your attention and get you to fork over your money, but sadly most of them lack any real substance and leave you hanging high and dry with nothing to show for it. What makes XYO unique in the marketplace isn't just the fact that they're backed by a real company. Thanks to a special qualification, it's possible for anyone and not just accredited investors to claim their piece of their action. The special disqualification is the CEC Reg A plus equity program and the company behind XYO went through the extensive process to qualify for it, where other projects in this space have zero oversight and only benefit the founders. People like you and I who purchase XY equity receive the same protections offered by the United States of America's legal system.